Good morning, my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on Guided Leap of Faith. Hope that you're gonna have a beautiful day today. We're gonna check in on our daily energy and do our 7 horseshoe tarot read for this morning to see what is laid out there for us. And I don't know why I grabbed these cards. These weren't the cards that I wanted, but nothing's by mistake. But this is an angel answer, so maybe we need to pull an angel answer today. That's never my second card pull, but okay, we'll start with that. It's already laid out for me. I pulled it by mistake, and again, I don't feel like I do things by mistakes. Before we do, I'm going to a reading this morning. Let's just talk about manifestation and change because I really feel like the energy right now is on big manifestations. Please put your intentions out there, manifest what it is that you see for yourself, what you want to happen. Envision that change, make a vision board, journal it, write it down, do whatever you need to do to work towards that change. Think about it, meditate on it. Go out in earth, feel the earth, go outdoors. If you know somebody who's feeling down, give them some loving energy, send some energy their way. Okay, so this is a real manifestation time, and I think there's a lot of great change that's getting ready to come for a lot of the collective right now. Okay, so I want to talk about that. What else? Oh, I just woke up really happy this morning. It's like 5 in the morning, guys, for me. But I just had like a really good spirit, energetic spirit this morning. So I think today is going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day. Okay, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it for me. I'm claiming it for you guys. I'm claiming it for everyone out there, my viewers, my watchers, my third parties. Okay. Okay, so since I pulled this angel deck, we'll see what the angels have to say because I don't know why I did that. But before we do that, let's call in God. Oh, Father, good morning. Good morning, God. Good morning, angels. Good morning, ancestors. Watch over me as I do this reading. If there's someone that needs to hear this reading, if there's someone needs healing on their heart, if there's someone that just needs a positive message to get them started on today, I ask that you guide them towards my channel. I ask that you increase the love into their life, help them to accept love in their life as well as mirror it back into others. My archangel, I ask that you come in, that you protect me as I do this reading, keep any negative intentions, any negative comments, and any negative emotions away from me, mirror it back, protect me, and stand with your sword as always. Okay, all right. Spirit guys, before we get started on the 7 horseshoe, give me an angel message. Thank you. Okay, let go in abundance. All right, something you guys need to let go of. Let go negative emotions. Let go old patterns. Maybe let go of unhealthy relationships. Maybe you just need to let go of fears. Fear of what's to come. Fear of change. Fear of not feeling like you're enough. Um, Hurt, betrayals, deceit. Just let go of the past. Sometimes you hold on to things that happen and you let that shape your future because you can't move on from it. So you're afraid to allow love to come in. You're afraid, to return love. You're just afraid. Maybe somebody needs to let go of. Maybe someone is dealing with a health situation and they're worrying about it. Maybe someone is stressing about their finances, okay? Or the future of their finances, or finding a job, or going to school, or finding a new place to live. Just whatever is holding you down, your anxiety, your worries, your fears, your betrayals, your past hurts. Like, let it go. Let it go and give it to God. And just know that He has you. He has a plan for you, okay? So just let go. And then you are going to be abundance. And you will. As soon as you let go, whatever's holding you back, give your faith, believe, Anna, believe in yourself. You will be abundance. Abundance is yours. You are going to be rewarded for letting go. You're going to be rewarded for your faith. You're going to be rewarded for your hard work, the hard work you've done on yourself, the positive energy you put out to the universe, what you're getting back, okay, your dharma. You're just going to be rewarded for all the healing that you've taken, your self-love, your self-worth, recognizing that, for being faithful, for being true, for being abundantly yourself. Okay, and that's the most thing. Be authentically yourself. Your angels are around you. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you are in the right direction. Okay, listen to your intuition. If you need ideas, talk to your friends. Bounce your ideas about your friends. Well, bounce some of your ideas about your friends that you really trust, because not everyone is happy for you, want to see you succeed. Okay. Um, just envision good health, good romantic love, and just know that the angels are here. You're going to receive a lot of treasures from God, so just open your hands and wait for it to come in. Okay. So that's why I pulled that this morning. So I guess that needed to be said. I started my prayer out that said somebody might be feeling low this morning. So um, nothing happens by mistake again. So that's that. Okay, so let's get into our seven horseshoe tarot. And with the seven horseshoe tarot, got my box. Okay, with the seven horseshoe tarot, what we're gonna look at the past, what events are impacting your current situation in your life, and you would know what that is. We're gonna look at the present, what's going on in the present that's circling around you. We're gonna look at what's influencing the issue that may be concerned. Um, the hidden influence, we're going to look at that, the things that's going on in the background that you don't know about because you're not hearing about it yet, or it hasn't shown itself to you yet. We're also going to look at the querent, the attitude about himself or herself. Okay, it's going to look at the attitude and what influences others have, the influence that others have on your situation. We're going to look at the action that should be taken, as well as finally the final outcome. Okay? So, Father God, Holy Spirit, tell me what happened. I need to move this card as well. They're in my way. And then we might get a timing message out here to see when some of this stuff should take effect. Not you, even though time is fluid, so it's really like, everyone's on a different timeline. So, but I will try to pull a timing card. Hope everyone is doing well. Be up and getting dressed for work or school. Hope you have a blessed day. Okay. Alright, spirit guides. What happened in the past? What's going on in the past situation for my collective that led them to this healing where they're at? Man holding a coin. 43. Okay. Someone was trying to overcome challenges in the past, because this breaks down to a 7. So 7 is like the chariot in tarot. So it talks about determination, it talks about control, overcoming obstacles. 7 can also be someone with illusions and choices and trickery and deceivery as well. Somebody looking for long-term growth, and think about that long-term growth. So you came across someone that was very materialistic in the past, someone that wanted to work on their finances, someone that was trying to overcome an obstacle, maybe getting out of a relationship, getting back on their own, somebody trying to build their money up, but also somebody that wasn't ready to settle down or really be in a relationship at that time. Somebody had a lot of options for work, options for dating, just a lot of different avenues that they wanted to try, and someone who wanted to be abundant. Okay, so this was somebody that sometimes that can indicate an aspect of yourself as well. It can indicate that your readiness to move forward with your goals and increase your health and your money and your body and life. And this is what this person was looking for. They weren't looking to settle. They weren't looking to fall in love. They just wanted to work on their finances, and they wanted to take control of their finances. And this is someone who could have actually found themselves or gone toward avenues that led towards money or was material driven. They wanting her to partner with someone where they can benefit from. They wanted to build business, build money, build empires. Even if that meant like stepping on someone to get to the top. Okay. This also could be a card to talk about someone that could bring advice to you, or someone did bring you some advice about money. Um, this could be like someone like it speaks about like it could talk about a man at work. So you could have met a man in your past that you work with. You know, some people have work husbands, work wives. Um, a man, you could have met another man at work that introduced you to someone, other options, other avenues that you can go to make money, whether that's fast money or legal, illegal, however you want to put it. Um, you couldn't have met this man at his job on your way to work, or you could have gone by his work to see him. This man could have had a lot going on at his work, okay? A lot. Um, but definitely, this is somebody who was material hungry, financial hungry, in it to see what he can get. Um, Sometimes people like that can feed off of you, want to know what they can get from you as well. See, they could be opportunists. So it's possible that the person that you talked to in your past was an opportunist. Okay, someone who gives you one coin, but hopes to get 10 coins from you. I'm making sense. Okay. So what's going on in the present, spirit? Yin yang. Yeah, this person was a total opposite of you. You're polar opposite, but yet this was someone who was meant to be a partner for you. Okay, someone who balances you out. You balance one another out. Okay. So in your current situation, I see that you are balancing. You are balanced. This person's trying to find their balance, their equal partner. Okay. Um, they're now concerned. They're now concerned that they've invested in the wrong thing. Let me turn this down because I'm getting distracted. Okay, they're now concerned that they invested so much into their material game, their material life, and their material objects, and trying to get ahead and going towards superficial relationships for money, money over love. That now that they don't have balance and they're trying to find out how to get that balance back. Their relationships are not balanced. Their life is not balanced. They might be going through some karma at this time. This person does see you, your worth, your value. They do see you as their match, their pair. You are their positivity. You bring them peace. You brought love, you brought nurturing, but this person, there was a difference, and that's one of the things they couldn't get past. They couldn't get past the differences between you guys. Okay. This could have been one could have been, you could have different races, different backgrounds, two different cultures, one spiritual, one religious, one atheist, one spiritual, one religious. This would be someone who, one could have been outgoing, one homebodied, one shy, one controlling, one alpha, one dominant. Um, Someone could have come from, rich beginnings. Someone could have come from poverty. You guys could have lived in two different areas across the world, across the state. One could have been older, one could have been younger. One could have been controlling, one could have been passive, one could have been pessimistic, one could have been optimistic. So there was just definitely differences between you guys. However, you guys balance each other out. You were not only nurturing, but you were really, with this being a 22, you were this person was your emperor. You were their empress. You were their structure. Okay. There was respect between you guys for a point in time. Not only that, but you were harmony, you were stability for them, and you were emotional stability at best, even for them. You were a place where they could rest and recover. There was a sense of security, like, between you guys. So why, and this person sees that now. And so the worry is that how do they balance this out? But so you guys must not be in contact with them now, and they're trying to find out how to balance it out, but we'll see. Okay, what's influencing this situation now that you don't know about is this person's trying to heal. This person is being called to do the healing work. They're meditating. They need to heal their heart. They need to transform. They need to get their power back. They need to raise their self-esteem. This person's trying to manifest you as well. They're trying to put the past behind them. They're trying to have self-love. They're trying to make better choices. They're trying to find their partner. They're trying to balance themselves out, find you. They're trying to listen to their intuition right now. The angels are speaking to them. The divine is speaking to them. The universe is dealing with them at the same time. There's going to be a transformation with this person. This person is going through a transformation at this time. Okay. This person's dealing with a lot. They're trying to bring resolution not only to their physical but their mental and their emotional ills. This person has a lot of block energy, and they need to go in and align their chakras. Okay, they need to unblock these, so they need to get back to feeling the love of God. I feel like some way this person strayed away off the path of righteousness, and they found themselves in a hole. They made a bed for themselves. They dug a hole for themselves because they got off path, and they moved further away from the love of God into something that's just not holy. So they're probably dealing with a lot of conflict right now, mental anguish, uh, medical diagnoses, loss of finances. They're not balanced. There might be a lot of conflict around them. They might be fighting addictions, fighting health scares, breakups in relationships, family, lovers, friends. This person's been called to go within. They need to meditate. They need to transform. They need to get their life back together. They need to take back control of their life. I think this is somebody who's seen and done things that the past is hunting them. This is what I'm feeling. Somebody's not sleeping, and I will clarify that, but I don't feel like somebody's sleeping. Okay, the queer, what's the attitude, what's this person's attitude about the situation that they find themselves in? Spirit guides. Okay, so nothing came out, and that's because my mind is really telling me to clarify this card, because I really feel like some of the demons have come back to hunt them. Let me clarify that right quick, because I don't want to move on from the Healer of the Ages, because the Healer of the Ages is really like a good sign. That's like calling you to, I feel like God is putting a call out for someone. He really is. I think he sent them warning signs. He sent them red flags. He gave them the intuition. He was like, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to do this. You need to move. This person knew. They need to get their life together. Like something was going to fall apart. There's going to be a tired moment in this person's life for sure. I don't want to say it, but I also feel like somebody could have somebody that's moving on, passing on, being called to heaven. Give me something on Healer of the Angels. Thank you, God. Thank you. Should use the unlight side up. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, so we have Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse on Healer of the Ages. So this is an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who is, going through family conflict, financial loss, lack of stability, broken traditions. Somebody who's being disinherited from the family. Not only disinherited from the family, but disinherited from the kingdom of God. Like, this is somebody who walked away. Like I said earlier, this is somebody that walked away from the righteous path. Somebody that had a calling and they didn't adhere to their calling. And instead, they got pulled into the opposite way. They were living in a devilish energy. Making this... someone didn't do black magic or become a part of a cult or get involved in something. But this is somebody who's definitely going through a lot. They strayed away. This is somebody who's looking for Ten of Cups. This is somebody who is looking for fulfillment, who's looking for a happy family. Somebody who followed a war sign. They made a family with somebody that's a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Looking for their Ten of Cups, looking for their happiness with this person. Jeez. And with this being cups, this is something that happened over many moon cycles. This could be somebody in a cult messing with the moon cycles. This water sign and this person's water sign could have introduced this person into some type of black magic, into some type of cult, into some type of organization. It doesn't have to even be that, but into some organization. And they've been messing with people's energy, and they've been messing with the moon cycles. And this person was trying to look forward to create a family with this person. They were trying to find their happiness, okay, their joy, their fulfillment. This could be someone that they have a child with. If they don't have a child with this person, they were trying to create a family. Somebody could be pregnant, or the person they got with could have had small kids. Introduce them to a new lifestyle that led them away from the righteousness of, of the Lord, from doing the right thing. All because this person was fearing change. Another water sign. Okay, water. This person's in their emotions. They were fearing change. They were unable to move forward. Now this person's feeling stuck. They're feeling stuck in this decision that they made. They're feeling like it's something that's not going to change. They feel like they'll never find their happiness again, because they went down the wrong path. They see you progressing and moving forward. They see you building new partnerships. They're thinking about if they would have just stayed on their right path. They see that you put in the hard work and that you're getting blessed for it, okay? They see that you stayed on the right path, and they're doing comparison with you and this person as to if they would have stayed on the path to you, where their life would have led to. They could see the horizons. They could see how their efforts would have paid off. And now they're feeling stuck because they didn't stay on that path. They strayed away from God. Tell me what else. What else, God? Yeah, this person now has blocked emotions. You're a missed opportunity. This person's emotionally drained. It's a lot of water out here, guys. A lot of water. Something can happen in Cancer season. This person's going through a lot. This person's feeling a lot of pain, a lot of hardship. This person's in their emotions. They're emotionally drained. Some of this is spiritual. Okay. They see you moving forward. They see you moving forward, using your vision, using your skills to achieve your goals. They see you becoming. They see you in your entrepreneurship. Something you're doing. You're opening a business. You're opening a business, got a job opportunity, got a thank you, spirits. Got an increase, a promotion. They see you confident. They see you passionate about what you're doing. They see you loving what you're doing. They see you growing. They see you as a natural born leader. They see you trying to impact the world. Okay? And this is somebody who that's really feeling in their emotions, feeling blah, going through a lot because they strayed up their path. They have warning signs. They have the red flags. They knew which route not to go, but yet they were distracted. They were distracted by greed, by material items. They let the enemy flash something in front of them and they went for it. Oh my jeez. That's not good. Okay. Oh, what's the attitude? Now let me see if I can get the clearance. The attitude about the situation. Yeah, see, now I can move forward. Angel of strength. This person's looking for the strength. This person wants to change. Okay, there's so much conflict going on in this person's life. This person is calling on the divine to help them to get out of this situation, to help them to get the strength to fight what's going on, to get back. They're trying to fight these demons. Okay, they're looking for a way out. They're trying to increase their power, but they don't know how to get through it. They want to speak the truth. They're ready to take action on their own behalf. They want to get better control of their life. They want to direct their own destiny. They don't want their destiny to be driven by someone else. So somebody else is telling this person, like, there's somebody leading this person, feeding this person wrong information. And they want to take charge of their own interest. They see you standing in your strength. They see you in your power. They see you following your vision, your confidence, and you know you're acting as a guide for this person, whether you know it or not. Okay, and they want that same inner strength. They want it, the resources available to them. They want to bring it to their life what you have. They want their dreams to become reality. Five also does talk about the hearing part, spiritual guidance. Like I said, I believe that you're acting as a guide for this person, or there is someone that's acting as a guide for this person. You're showing them a different path. You're showing them that they don't have to do this cult, this black magic, this leadership, whatever they got themselves entangled with, whatever this group, this negative entity, this negative group they got themselves involved in. You're showing them that there's another way. You're guiding them that there's another way. Their intuition is speaking to them, but they feel like they're not tapped in. And this could be this person's karma. Yeah, see? Thank you, Jesus, for the confirmation. Thank you, God. What's influencing? The influence other people have on them. So you just see double trickery lies. Someone has tricked this person into thinking that they were going to have material gain. They were going to have abundance. They were going to be able to manifest whatever they want. Someone came in dressed in like a lady of the night or the man of the light. Someone spoke to this person's negative entities. Someone who knew what this person liked. This person got with a group of people or another male or another woman who said the right things, charmed them, got in their ear, promised them riches, promised them business, how to increase their money, their addictions, their sex addictions, their drug addictions, like made them think that they were going to be successful, okay? And this person was, they were a snake. That's it. They were in their devil energy. They tricked them. They deceived them. They thought they were going to have gold and riches and property and businesses. Everything was going to be at their hands. So this person was manipulated. They were bamboozled. And this person found themselves in a situation they dug a hole for themselves they can't get out of. Okay? Out of passion. Out of pure passion. Passion, greed, and envy. Now this person wants to, they feel stuck in a situation and they want to get out of it. I have so much coming through. There's so much deception in this person's life. This person is hiding behind a curtain. This is somebody who hid behind the curtain. And this is somebody that was using your person as a tool. Somebody that was definitely charmed. Somebody was spreading rumors, being disrespectful to others, being negative, being manipulated. While they had, it's like they just held a bag of coins or a bag of money or a bag of what your person really wanted with material things in front of them. Like they just waved it like, do you want this, little child? Like candy for a little kid. Like going, like going right into the stranger's hands. They deceive themselves. They deceive you. Now they're holding something. They lost their self-esteem. They lost their happiness. They lost a lot of time. But this is the thing. They did all this, now they have racked up so much bad karma for themselves, and they're going to have to pay this karma back. Like they made a deal with the devil, and now the devil's here to collect. This reading is turning, oh my God, so bad. Okay. That was the influence of the others. Deceit. They have manipulative friends, fake friends, deceitful people around them, snakes in their grass. Okay, what's the course of action should this person take? They need to walk away. They need to walk away from that environment. They need to walk away from that group. They need to walk away from the past, the negative entities that have a hold on them. They need to walk into their transformation. They need to do the healing work so that they can become abundant. They need to listen to their intuition, listen to their spirit guides. They need to know there is a way to get out. Okay? There may be losses for this person. but they do. They need to walk through the gate, the golden gate. And they need to do that this year. This is a 27, which falls onto a 9. So this is something that's going on in this person's life. And this person knows they need to walk away. They're thinking about it. Okay, they need to close the gate behind that prior life, that past, that and walk into the future. It's time to make a decision. They need to put an end to a career that's only going to lead. They're wrapped up in something that's only going to lead one or two places, and neither one of them are happy, so I'm not even going to name them. Okay, they need to leave a relationship that's unhealthy. They need to learn. They picked up a lot of bad habits along the way that they experienced. They need to let that go. Although the familiarity of what they're doing, is enticing, they're used to it, they know it. They know it's a better opportunity for them. They need to start a new beginning. Let go of old habits, emotional patterns, false beliefs. No matter how negative the pattern is, they need to free themselves and go towards something more healthier, something more calling for them. And they're being called to walk towards something healthier, to get out of this situation, to free themselves. This person's being called to free themselves from a negative situation before it turns worse. Okay? What's the final outcome? And then I'm clarify. Yeah, detach. Take the mask off. They need to make a change. If they want to get away from all this conflict, they need to make a change. They need to remove themselves. See, it's like an internal conflict. They've been attached to the situation so long that they think that this is all they have. They think that they're stuck in it. They want to take the mask off, but they have these attachments, whether it's due to money, whether it's emotional patterns, programming, just a way of life, social, their environment, their friends, responsibilities, jobs, addictions. They're attached. They feel attached to it. They feel like they can't break themselves free of that. And they need to. They need to walk away. They need to get out of this environment that they're in, because it's leading down a very dark road real fast. Give me something, please, on this seed. Spirit guys, give me something on this seed. Somebody's lost. I started out, I said if you know somebody that's feeling down, they're feeling low, send them some love. Like somebody's going through something right now. Somebody's in a terrible, terrible situation. See there? The devil. Verifying deceit. Definitely. This person was tempted. They were in bondage. They were envious. They have self-destructive patterns. I can't show you these women. They're naked. They were bound by the devil, by passion, by lust, by materialism. Okay? This person needs to face their fears. They were attached to their fears, to their negative selves. They're holding back from what was promised to them. The devil, someone came in, some lover came in, some friend group came in, someone came in. This person had two paths. Look at that. God, didn't I know it? Thank you, Jesus, for the confirmation. Okay, let me cover this up. Here, my crystal. Yeah, you need a crystal, devil. Okay, so there was two paths. Here we go. The righteous and the unrighteous. Okay, someone came in and led them down the unrighteous path, while God was trying to offer them, someone was trying to offer them the higher path. They had two roads, destructive or spiritual. You had a spiritual person, you had a destructive person, negative, positive, good, bad, however you want to read it, whatever your religious preference is. But they had two paths, okay? One that was going to change, manifestation, abundance, spirituality, oneness with the universe, oneness with God, and then the other, which was going to be nothing but addictions, bondages, materialism. Okay, and this person, they chose deceit. They got themselves into a situation. They didn't listen to their intuition. They didn't listen to their ancestors that passed on, that was calling for them. They didn't pay attention to the red flags. Why did I say flag? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. Someone could have been with the same sex situation. Someone could have wanted to hide their sexuality. Okay, but I did not mean to say that. Give me something else on the devil. This is definitely earth sign out here, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone gave in. Someone gave in to that. They were looking at illusions. They weren't listening to their intuition. They had illusions. They were fooled. They listened to their subconscious. Again, we have another water sign. They were in their emotions. They could have followed a water sign into this cult. Somebody with a water sign might have something to do with this negative lifestyle that's encouraging this negative lifestyle that this earth sign is dealing with at this point. This person walked towards a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this water sign has some hidden truths and knowledge on this person and could be manipulating them, like threatening to let some things out in the open. This water sign know about a lot of treacherous and deceitful things that this earth sign did, and their fear of some of this coming out in the open. So what else is there on these illusions? Yeah, they fed them. They fed them a lot of illusions. They steered them down the wrong path. This person definitely was on the wrong path. They saw you as emotional security. Okay? They saw you as balancing their emotions. They saw you as calm. They saw you as compassionate. They wish they would have listened to their intuition. They wish they would have used their logic. They wish they would have come towards you. While the other person was manipulating them, you were encouraging them. You were calming them. This person was giving them anxiety and fear. This person was rallying them up, keeping them in their negative emotions. This came out crossing death. Okay, so this is going to be an end of a situation. What this person needs to bring an end to a situation. This relationship might come to an end. This person may transform. Again, I said earlier, I felt like someone might be transitioning. Someone might be, God forgive me, someone might be passing on. Okay, there might actually be a literal death. Something's going to create a change. Something may happen in this person's life. Someone may pass on that creates change for this person, transformation for this person. Okay, this person definitely needs to put an end to what it is that they're going through. So this is a 13. This is definitely time to move on to a new beginning. You see, like, there's people laying down on the ground around them. This person needs to put an end to a situation, into a relationship, into their fears. Someone might experience a death. I hate to say that. Give me something on walking away. Thank you. Yeah, this person they want to walk away to a new beginning. They want to listen to their intuition. They want to come in and they want to offer their love to you again. But please be mindful. Like, this person has a lot of healing to do. This person is still in there to step away. So this offering will be a fishy offer. Okay? It could be an apology they want to come to give to you. But even though if they come to you with an apology, there is a fish in this cup. Okay, so there's something they're going to hold back. They might not tell you everything. They may apologize for some things. They might apologize for hurting you. Let me say that. But they're not going to apologize for their actions. And they're definitely not going to confess their actions to you and what all is going on. So there's a fish there. So there's something deceptive about this offer or this apology. This is also a page. Okay, so this page is in their childlike emotions, maturity. This person could have had a child. They may not tell you they had a child, but this person could have had a child, could have a child on the way, could have been led astray by a parent of a child that they have. This person might be coming in to test your temperature. They may come in to tell you, that they want to rebuild their friendship. They miss the communication. They want to be friends again. But really, this person could want more. but don't know how to give love. Like this person wants love, don't know how to give love, and not going to go about it the right way, okay? Again, see the waves in the water. So this person is not emotionally balanced, but they are in their emotions, but they're not balanced. It's not calm water. So this person will bring some uproars in your life. So please listen to your intuition. Yeah, this person's still acting out of greed. We still have water and earth out here, guys. A lot of water and earth. This person is still being selfish, still stingy, and they want to exploit you. They're ungrateful. They're still in their greedy ways. They're still giving to another situation. That's why I said no trust the apology. They may come in. They may come in because they're dealing with so much. They see you moving on. They see that you're being progressive. They see you walking in the light of the Lord. They see you in your positivity, your creativity. They see you being abundant, and so they might want to come in because they want to get their hands back. They might want to see if the door is still open to them, but this person is still involved in something. They're still given to another situation. They're still given. This is still earth and water. So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn out here. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio out here. This person has not surrendered. They want to surrender. They want to let go of the past. They want to get a new perspective. They're seeing a new perspective because you are acting as a spiritual guide for this person. So you are showing them that there's something different. They do want to move on to calmer waters. They do want to have some personal growth. They want to move on from the past. Okay. And they do want to move forward with you. But when they come in to check your temperature, and they might be checking your temperature because they want to see if there's an opportunity that you guys can fix things before they make that decision to move, because they want to be assured of their future. Okay? But again, this person likes directions. So don't trust the offer. Another water sign. Okay? So they want to move forward with the air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But they're still holding on to a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They lack direction. There's a lot of aggression. The person lacks control over their life. Someone's controlling their moves. Okay, so this person's sitting still. They're not moving forward. These are just thoughts that they have, but they do want to heal the situation with you. They are called. They do want to bring balance to it. They want to be in harmony. They're tired of this conflict that they have going on in their life. I think this person's doing some karma. I really do. For the decisions that they make. Give me something on attachment. This person's definitely in internal spiritual battle right now with themselves. For sure. Yeah, they were out here acting like this attachment, Knight of Wands. They were out here being lustful, okay? They were doing impulsive actions, risk-taking, being adventurous, being passionate. They ran towards a situation that presented itself out of lust. This is someone fed to this person. I can't show this, but this is a star. They ran away from their gift from God. The 17, their star, which was you, and they ran away from you. Okay, let me put the. Hold on here. Let me get the crystal. Okay, so you were their star. You see how this person's okay. See how like you were pouring love into somebody, and as you were pouring the love into them, that you're the air sign. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have air in your chart somewhere. They were passionately running towards something else. So they're running from you. You're pouring into them, balancing them out, nurturing them, having faith in them, praying for them, trying to carry the relationship basically all on your own, give to them. And they were so much in their lustful ways that they were being impulsive. They were taking risks, running towards something else. And wands, they did this for a while. This is lust, okay? They were in their sexual energy for sure. They had options, and you weren't one of them. Or maybe when they wanted something from you, but for the most part, you weren't one of them. You weren't speaking to the attachments that they had. So, and that was our final outcome, like on attachments. Remember, attachment was the final outcome. So the final outcome is that they're still running towards another situation. Okay? Even though they see you as a star, they're still running towards another situation. But you have someone that's going to come in. You have someone that's going to come in that's going to balance you out, that's going to offer you love. It's going to be equal give and take. Okay? This person has to love. And there's going to be mutual attraction between you and this person. And this person's not only going to tell you that they love you, but they're going to show you with their actions. Just turned dark, you guys. You know, Jesus. And you know, we started this off with the angel message, let go and be abundant. And this is exactly where this reading went. You needed to let go of the past in order to be abundant. This person went towards, you know, they went away. They walked away towards their spirituality. They walked away towards, you know, their calling. They walked away towards their mission with you, and they went into something dark and unholy. They went down a dark path. Okay, they chose someone who led them down a dark path, and you're being called to let them go. And I told you, you do have somebody coming in for you that is going to be a partnership, that's going to be harmonious, that's going to be mutual attraction, it's going to be balanced, someone that's going to be heavenly sent to you, someone that's going to not only tell you they love you but show you love, and you're going to be abundant. So exactly the two cards from the deck that I didn't even mean to pull, that the two cards came out of, only two cards came out of that deck, and that's exactly where this reading went. Okay, so this was a lot of confirmation for you guys. This person will reach out to you over the next couple of months, because it's a cup, it's a fishy cup. So with over the next, you know, couple of months, this person will reach out to you, um, to make an offer, to make an apology. It's because their life is not going right, guys. It's not a sincere apology. This person's still holding on to the attachment that they have. They have not let that go. They have not changed. They just want to come out of this conflict. They're just dealing with a lot, and they can use your energy right now. Okay? Let me get a timing card. Well, I gave you a time, but Spirit guides. Oh, thank you. Skill okay, two cards. Okay. June. Okay, so we're in June, and it says June, and then it has a 20. So this is a 2. So this person's trying to use their intuition at this point. This could be June 20th of next year. Uh, 20 just might mean something to somebody. 2 might mean something to somebody other than inner wisdom, intuition. This person is using their inner wisdom to come towards you. This person, you know, with all these the woods out here, this person does feel lost in the wilderness, lost without you. Okay, you need to have faith. Divine timing is at play, and that's a 9. So whatever's going on with this person feels like they're lost in the woods right now. Can't see their way out. There's a light trying to guide them out of this darkness that they're in. Okay, and there's something that's going on this month, because we're in the month of June right now. So right now, this person does feel stuck, lost, without you, trying to find a way out of a dark situation, dark entity that they've attached themselves to. And this is saying for you to just have faith. If you're feeling dark, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling confused, just have faith. Divine timing is at play. Everything's going to work out for you. These are definitely two different situations. This person went towards the wrong path, okay? And they're dealing with their karma, their consequences from that. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I know that this turned dark real quick. I hope this did bring you some type of confirmation. Okay. I really feel like I want to end it on a positive notice. Have faith. Divine timing is at play. To our next reading. Thank you.